Morning guys, so I've just woke up and I'm going to watch the 49ers and Vikings highlight video. It's over 10 minutes, so I'm not going to do a live reaction. I'm just going to watch it and then report back basically because yeah, I don't want this video to be too long. So hopefully when I watch it and I give you my reaction, it's good news. So let's find out what happened. Oh boy, well that was some game winner. Got a lot to go over. First off, it was unfortunate we lost, you know, but we'll get to that at the end. But start off with Brian Hoyer. You're not giving me a reason to hate you. What the hell were you doing? That was a really good performance. And yeah, just made some nice throws. Offensive line did a really good job of keeping them in the pocket. And yeah, offensive line just did really, really well. Marcus Goodwin, that boy is quick. Oh my god, that touchdown at the beginning was just immense. Just blew right past the defense. We're going to need that going forward into the season. Yeah, guy did a really great job. Carlos Hyde with a nice catch out the backfield, also for a touchdown from Brian Hoyer, and yeah, Hyde's receiving game seems to have picked up a bit. That was really good, and that's great to see as well, especially from our number one running back. So yeah, we're going to need that kind of diversity from him, which I think he's kind of lacked and showed over the past 2 seasons. So yeah, did a really good job. And like I said, Hoyer threw 2 touchdowns. Which I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay, I don't want Brian Hoyer to fail, but this is the problem with Hoyer. He's inconsistent, so I'm not gonna get too excited because next week he could have a terrible game. I mean, that's just Brian Hoyer for you. So I'm glad he played well. Yeah. So I'm not gonna dog on him too much. Eli Harold did a great job at getting pressure. You know, he was constantly in the backfield. No wonder my books got released because that guy played extremely well. So yeah, we're going to need some of that going forward. I think he did a great job. I think maybe if we move him to defensive end, he could be a beast. So yeah, Eli did really well. CJ Beathard unfortunately threw an interception, but kind of wasn't his fault because the hit on Lewis Murphy was just a clean and perfectly timed hit. And obviously the ball just popped up and got picked off. So yeah, CJ Beathard's not really his fault. I won't give him shit for that one. And Nick Rose, our kicker, or our second string kicker, banged in a 55-yarder. That was nice, man. I think I should imagine we're going to go with Robbie Gould, but that was a nice kick. So yeah, I think if he does that again, I think he could maybe make the team. Who knows? Raheem Mostert, wow, that guy had an amazing game. I think he got 2 touchdowns. He had a great catch and run again, screen pass up the backfield, just took it to the house. That was perfect blocking downfield, make some nice cuts, spot on. And then unfortunately, McKinnon for the Vikings returned one on us. Special teams has struggled all preseason. They have got to do a better job at kickoff coverage, or even punt either as well. Because that's going to be our Achilles going into the season. The special teams have just been terrible, so that's got to get improved pronto. And then obviously Mostert again with a nice rushing touchdown. Second half, defense got extremely sloppy. Poor angles, poor tackling, and then unfortunately it just cost us the game. The coverage was terrible, and obviously at the end, when the Vikings scored a touchdown on the last goddamn play, and then they had the cheek to go for 2. And their quarterback bootlegged it on us and scored at ease. So yeah, scoreline was way off what I thought. Obviously we didn't win. The score ended up 32-21 to the Vikings, which you know, sucks, but you know, it's pre-season, so I'm not going to get too upset over the win-loss record. Injuries. Joe Staley left the game in the first quarter with a knee injury, so hopefully that's not too serious. I don't think it is from what I've read. I think it was just precaution, so fingers crossed for that. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly go over the stat sheet and let's see what that has to say. Okay, so obviously Brian Hoyer went 12 for 17, 176 yards and 2 touchdowns. I'm not going to dog on Brian Hoyer a bit too much. I mean, the completion percentage could have been a little bit higher, but yeah, I'll let Brian Hoyer off with that game today because he did a really good job. CJ Beathard went 7 for 13, 159 yards. Obviously, most of that yards came from that screen pass. 1 touchdown, and unfortunately the 1 interception, but again, it wasn't really his fault. Barkley went 2 for 2, and 19 yards. Matt Barkley. I don't think he's gonna. If he makes the team, he ain't gonna be second string. I think CJ Beathard has definitely supplanted him as the backup at least for now. Running backs. Matt Breda went had 7 carries for 29 yards. Raheem Mostert 4 carries for 26 yards and obviously that touchdown. Carlos Hyde 7 carries for 19 yards. Joe Williams 7 carries for 16 yards. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously we didn't see none from Tim Hightower. Receivers, Pierre Garçon 6 catches for 64 yards. Raheem Mostert 2 catches, 104 yards and a touchdown. Marcus Goodwin had only 1 reception and that was that touchdown, which was brilliant. And of course Carlos Hyde caught a touchdown, 3 catches, 45 yards and a touchdown, so that's great. Receiving core, nice to see that our receiving core is a nice mix of receivers, tight ends and running backs, so it's good that we've got receiving threats coming from everywhere. Nick Rose, yeah, obviously went one for one with the field goals. Defense, our leading tackler was Keith Razor with 6 tackles. Ruben Foster had 5 tackles with 3 assists. Akello Weatherspoon 4 tackles. Don Jones was that DJ Jones. Anyway, he had a sack, which was great. Not somewhere I'd expect a sack to come from, but he got one. And Eric Armstead got a sack as well. But yeah, defense, you know, a lot of tackles being made. Not a whole lot of plays, but you know, 2 sacks, no interceptions, no forced fumbles. I think we've got to do a better job of maybe generating turnovers. But generally, first string defense did a really good job. Second string defense in the second half just yeah, got bad. So overall, generally impressed with the defense. Offense looked good. Offensive line did a really good job of protecting Hoyer. If Hoyer can play like that and be consistent, who knows, but this is my problem with Hoyer. I don't find it to be consistent enough, so I'm not going to get overexcited just because he played well in one game. So, yeah, we lost. Shit happens, oh well, but it's experience. Going off what I've seen, we've got a lot of potential, and I think this season should be a good season. I'm expecting at least a 6 to 8 win season from us, because we have the potential to win a lot of games, depending on if we can stay disciplined through all 4 quarters. We could be a dark horse. So yeah, guys, what do you think? Let me know in the comments, and yeah, let's hope for a clean, nice game for our final preseason game, and let's hopefully no one gets injured just before the season starts. So yeah, guys, until Saturday, when I bring you my obviously weekly news thoughts and prediction video. Until then, guys, I'll see you then.